Hello, my name is Navigator, and this is the third installment in my kind of series on going over and reviewing stuff from the Atomic Shop that I've personally purchased. So without further ado, I'm going to show off the Resonator Guitar and the Armor Ace Power Armor. So right in front of me here, it looks like Forager has already taken a crack at it. Oh, well, he kind of understands the memo. He's about to get up. So we're going to go over here. We're going to play this. I'm going to turn my mic off so you don't have to hear it, but I want you guys to listen. Alright, so you hear that initial beat, right? Now, this is the Resonator Guitar from the Atomic Shop. They actually data mined this recently, and it was released kind of out of the blue today. It's very similar to the normal kind of musical chairs, I guess you could call them, but or instrumental chairs, and that might work better. Except for it's a little more boxy, kind of wasteland looking. So that's why I picked it up. I like how it has the duct tape on there. Looks like it was kind of made out of like an old like fucking school desk or something. But what I really want to show you is, I hope you remember how that sounded, because when you come over here to the normal guitar, and this is not an Atomic Shop item, listen to this. So they sound very similar. And honestly, the guitar almost sounded quieter. Now, I have my volume down here all the way, so apologies if you couldn't really hear it too well. But there's a point to that. Aside from it being, the sound of the game kind of getting in the way of my monologue sometimes, this is actually... Oh, sorry, I'm losing myself here. But if you noticed, they sound exactly the same, both these guitars. Now, when I first found that out, I was like, what the fuck? I just paid 500 atoms, which is how much this cost, for basically the same thing, just a reskin. And I was mad about it, and honestly, I still kind of am a little mad about it, but upon some research, I looked up what a resonator guitar is. This is the resonator guitar, after all. I don't know if I've said that yet, I hope I have, but that's the resonator guitar. A resonator guitar was actually invented to use an acoustic guitar at larger venues, and I assume this was before the invention or the implementation of like stereos and like speakers, all that to amplify the music coming out of the instruments. But it's kind of an interesting fact, and when you listen to both of these, it's almost as if they're playing the same tune, which in real life they would be because they sound the same, but the volumes on them is they're different volumes, and the resonator is louder. So I thought that was an interesting touch. Now that could just be issue audio. However, regardless if it's louder or not, they are in fact lore friendly. They are the same guitar. They'll play the same music. Now, if there's some Fender heads out there or something like that, and I'm saying something wrong, please prove me not prove me wrong, but tell me I'm wrong. This is just a quick Google search, but yeah, I thought that was an interesting little touch. So yeah, overall though, I just want to say this is kind of cool. I always have a little instrument here. I like to play it when I go AFK, and I thought that this looked really nice actually. So that's that. But we're gonna move over here into my power armor station, and I'm going to show you the Armor Ace power armor. So, I did some research on this as well. Actually, I'm going to pick this up and put it in the sunlight so you can see it a little better, but I did some research on Armor Ace as well. Now, this is very similar to like your G.I. Joe kind of franchise within the Fallout universe. It's kind of like, there's Duke, who's like the commander, and then he's kind of got like a squadron of all these cool, like there's like a shotgun guy, like Roadblock, or Gung Ho, some shit like that. But that is almost what Armor Ace is in the Fallout universe. It's like G.I. Joe, and they have their own enemies and everything. If you guys remember, this was the Armor Ace scoreboard was, I don't remember what season it was, but it was fairly recent, at least within the past year maybe. And I should have done my research on this, but I'm not sure if this has actually been the first time that this has been added to the game. Anyways, I picked it up. I have never seen it before, and I thought it looked really, really cool. Kind of reminds me of like a cop almost, because he has this little radio speaker thing right here on the side. I'll move over here so you can see, but it's got a little antenna on there, and that reminded me of kind of the the radios that cops have on their shoulders, and I liked the helmet a lot too. It looked a little bit different. It's pretty sleek. I'm not a huge fan of the red, white, and blue colors. I mean, but Armor Ace America, this whole fictional brand was made to propagandize Russians, Canadians, and Chinese within the Fallout universe. So the American stuff makes sense. But his backpack is actually really not his backpack. Sorry, his jetpack is really cool as well. I'm trying to get up here so I can give you a better view. Let's see if I can nail it. One more try. There we go. So that's his jetpack right there, and it kind of reminds me of Buzz Lightyear almost. So that was kind of cool. I'm going to make a video right after this showing off my custom version of this, and I'll explain why I make a custom one in that video. But yeah, so this is the Armor Ace bundle. This was around, I want to say $1,500. I had a couple of the items already, so it was a little bit cheaper for me. But yeah, I suggest picking this up. The Resonator, not so much, but definitely this Armor Ace armor. I think this is really, really cool. I'm definitely going to be using this as my new power armor. Oh, looks like it got sucked in there, as opposed to the Equalizer armor, which I'll show off right here. I didn't mean to put that on, but I have a little trouble here. But yeah, so this is my current power armor here on the left, and then I think I'm gonna make a custom version of this Armor Ace bundle and switch over to that. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and that was my review of the Resonator Guitar and the Armor Ace power armor and jetpack that are from the Atomic Shop this week. Now, one last note before I take off is that the jetpack and the power armor, unfortunately, are sold separately, almost like a fucking action figure or something. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope that helped you out and I gave you enough angles and demonstrations of the items displayed. So yeah, I'm Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.